New at 5, we're getting our first look at the suspect accused of gunning down a young man at a gas station, picking him at random. Cairo 7 North Sound reporter Joanna Small was the only TV reporter in court when that suspect, Christian Flores, faced a judge. And Joanna, the victim's family and friends, they were in that courtroom too.
Yeah, the dumping rain, the wind, the cold did not deter Dougie Gunter's family from showing up in full force to look at the suspect who is accused of killing their loved one really for no reason at all. And as Christian Flores was led into the Justice Center you see here behind me by sheriff's deputies in Skagit County, there was a collective inhale, one that was really painful to witness.
All rise.
Christian Flores didn't say a word, not even his own name, as he stood before a Skagit County judge facing charges of first-degree murder.
Premeditated murder with a firearm enhancement.
But the family of the young man he's accused of gunning down in cold blood spoke volumes.
I really want to say that he's a piece of shit, really, you know what I'm saying? You know, kill him, only son that I have.
But Jimmy Gunter wanted to look his son Dougie Gunter's alleged killer in the eyes. So did the rest of this crowd, all of them.
Brothers, sisters,
cousins.
Yeah,
Aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters,
got
nephews, nieces.
Nephews, nieces.
Here to support Dougie and hold each other up.
And that's what that kid did, you know, is took a loved one from us all. So
I mean, he actually touched everybody's heart.
Police say the 23-year-old was shot multiple times as he sat in his car at this Burlington gas station last Friday morning. The shooter, who police identified as 19-year-old Christian Flores, fled and was on the run for 5 days. He was arrested yesterday at this Mount Vernon park. According to court documents, Flores told his 17-year-old girlfriend and mother of his child that he would kill an innocent person if she did not come see him. Then police say he fired on Dougie.
They said his charges and how he chose not to say anything,
not to speak or anything.
It was shocking to me.
Yeah.
But Flores did look over his shoulder several times, scanning the faces of the people in the gallery. Dougie's family says he should get used to that view.
There'll be more and more people showing up.
Dougie Gunter's family says he loved cars, he loved his friends and family. He had gotten clean and sober, was doing very well, and had just gotten employed at the Swinomish Casino. His accused killer, Christian Flores, is being held on a $2 million bond. In Mount Vernon, Joanna Small, Cairo 7 News.